Alright, y'all, welcome back to the review. Today's gonna be kind of an interesting one if you saw the title and thumbnail of the video. But today, we are gonna be reviewing the Lego Arkham Asylum from 2025. This set's honestly gonna be an amazing build and set to review. I'm going to enjoy this so much. I have the other superhero modulars, and this is the only one I was missing, so I picked it up today. Well, as the time I'm recording this video, Sunday the 14th, but this video won't come out till later. But yeah, I had picked up this set with my own money, surprisingly. But I want to get back into reviewing Lego sets, so I thought we'd come in with a bang and do a big boy. My first ever modular that I'm actually like reviewing. The display will have an update hopefully by the end of the week. So stay tuned for that. I'll be putting that on the new display and shuffling some stuff around also. So yeah, let's just crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. All right, so this is what lies inside. So we have 2 sticker sheets, which is a lot of stickers, 2 instruction booklets, a roller coaster piece. I'm guessing that's for the sign. Of course, our base plate. I do not do mills, so I will not be mills plating this. And then, for once, I actually was able to get paper bags. This is my first time dealing with paper bags and gaining that experience, and I'm all happy for it because I'm actually getting the new box experience too, where you have to lift up the front. Same with the box inside. So I'm actually experiencing the new way Lego is producing their Lego sets, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna start getting this built, and then when I'm done, the review will officially start. Alright, y'all, so it's now the next day. I have the full build complete, and let's check it out. So this is Arkham Asylum, and so we're gonna start with the mini build. So with the first 2 bags, you build this basically, I'd say, transport ambulance truck for Arkham Asylum, carrying villains and civilians. So I have Harley Quinn in the front driving, and then if we look inside, sorry. If we look inside, there is someone in there. It is a guard. Harley must have put him in there. But yes, you just put him in there like that on the little stretcher or whatever you call it. And yeah, they also have tranquilizers in there as well to tranquilize the villains. But yeah, it rolls pretty good. Good vehicle. And now let's just start with Arkham itself. So we have Killer Croc and Riddler down here with a sewage cover with claw marks, probably from Killer Croc, just getting out. We have one of the Penguins robots with dynamite, and then we have a pipe leading out, and it has Clayface coming out of it, or some clay, like Clayface escaped. Now, this does not come in the set, but I like having these in every Marvel modular, so I just put it right here next to the fence that is busted out, and that's where Clayface escaped. Caution, hitchhikers may be supervillains with a Riddler question mark there. And then Smile, you're on camera. Obviously the Joker. Got some rust there. We have a guard falling because I have Bane basically like acting as he threw him off, and then he's gonna go and tackle him. Robin's there to save the day. Nightwing and Catwoman are going after Bane. And then I have Batgirl going after the Riddler and Killer Croc. We can see right here Joker vandalized the statue, put handcuffs on it as well. And then we have some graffiti all around on the roof with Harley Quinn It's damage, Joker, Riddler, another Penguin Goon with a gun. Um, and then back here we have Scarecrow escaping. So that is pretty cool. He's got some fear toxin, I believe. And then we have back here, which is the only alley portion to the set, is Mr. Freeze making a snowman, freezing up the pipe. And there's a camera right here, the camera builds they are doing. And then we have an electrical box, and we can open the doors. I'll show that in a little bit. Same with the trash can. If we just pull him off, and then inside of this trash can, just like the others, you get some stuff. So we have the connecting piece for the pipe to make it another connection for modular balloons. We have Lego video game studs that you get, and then we have a Batman comic book inside there. I believe that's supposed to be the first appearance of Batman, from what I read. So that's pretty cool. And then we have a unrestricted access area with question marks, not a revolving door, and then this isn't really anything, I think, but a little banana. I know the sticker looks a little worn in the corner there. That's because I messed up on it and I had to put it back on. So that was not fun. Then we have some stuff back here. These are panels that you can take off and kind of play around the figures in their cells. So we have vote for Harvey Dent, have the face ripped off. You got Joker's signature. Two-Face and Clayface are not in this set, sadly. Hopefully they appear in another set. I would like to get them. And then we have a Visit Metropolis, Wayne, applications, and then a hello there from Batman Returns with Catwoman. So this leads me to believe we will get either a Daily Planet or a Wayne Tower modular, which would be pretty cool. I want more DC modulars. And then we have a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy sticker there. Penguin graffiti and Poison Ivy breaking out of her cell with her vines and stuff. And then up here we have the Penguin just floating about with his umbrella. And we have Joker fighting off Batman with his bang gun. Yes, Joker does come with the prison uniform, not his actual uniform. I just wanted the actual uniform because, like, come on, you gotta have that. So yeah, we're gonna take off the layers and basically go through floor by floor. So starting over here, we have the entrance to the asylum, where you walk in, and then this is where you go in to put the criminals in their cells. And then this is like the check-in area. So we have a maximum security for the Joker or anybody, probably mainly Joker. And then we have some stickers, stand up with Mr. J, some equations, open all cell doors, the Batman Returns newspaper. This is where they would take a picture of the inmate. I think that's a King Shark reference. Got another Clayface reference right there, which is pretty cool. And then we have another Clayface reference right there, him getting his mugshot. I wish we had a Clayface minifigure in here. That would be really cool. And then we see the wall that Scarecrow had busted open. And then right here we have, yes, coins, umbrellas, playing cards, or coolers beyond this point. And that's obviously Joker saying that. And then we have the doors, which, let me just take these panels out so I can also show you their rooms a little bit better. So these are their rooms. This one doesn't have a bed, neither does this one. But this one does, where it just hinges open. So that's a normal cell. Someone had folded their clothes. I'm going to guess either Riddler or Mr. Freeze, or someone else, maybe Joker. And then we have the the area where Killer Croc had escaped. This is for Killer Croc. He has a spoon right there, so that is pretty cool. And then we can actually get a better look at the doors moving. So you just pull this out and then boom, which is pretty cool. I do like that. And then I believe that is it. There's a camera right there. There's a coffee stand on that paper right there. Another camera. I like these camera builds. They're pretty cool. We have a thermostat build right there, and then a ladder going up to the second floor. So let's go to that real quick. So here is the second floor. This is Harleen Quinzel's office. We can see her um, employee of the month, and then her mugshot for most wanted when she became Harley Quinn. We have Two Faces coin right there. Below this part right here, we have some makeup for her, and then another camera here, therapy bed, and because she was basically a therapist when she worked at Arkham. And then we have the normal version of the sign from the first floor. And then in here, we lead into the security room, I would say. And then we have the menu right here for lunch. And then within here, we have a reference to the Court of Owls, eraser, and then just a red mug, which I think they like to include in every modular for Marvel and DC. And then we have in the rooms, we have two normal rooms with the beds that flip open. Then we have Poison Ivy's room where she can be seen breaking out, and some vines crawling out as well, which is pretty cool. Now within here, this watchtower is holding by two Technic pins, as you can see right there, and it's a little scary room, and we can see that they have been poisoned by the water fountain that Scarecrow had messed with. And there's the bat signal alerting Batman to come and get them. And yeah, and then we have some lights here as well. I like the windows. I like how they put those together on a new like molded piece. I don't think I showed. Oh yeah, the water cooler was right there. That was been contaminated. Sorry if the camera quality is not that good. I do apologize. And then we have a messed up picture right there. And then this is the second way to open these doors. We have a electrical box that's connected to pipes, and we have a Mr. Egg or an egghead reference with an egg right there. And then we have the water pipe, obviously frozen by Mr. Freeze. And that's the second floor. So let's move on to what's in the roof. So obviously we have seen the top of the roof, but there is some stuff inside. So if you look within right there, there is a reference to the Condiment King with mustard and ketchup. And then there is another, well, there's a there's a crossword puzzle which is been messed with by the Riddler saying riddle me this. So that is also in there. But yeah, you can see the reference to the Condiment King right there. And then we also have a few chimney pipes, and we have a light and yeah, sorry, I like the architecture of the towers, like the little spikes. Those are pretty cool. So yeah, that's, let me put this back together and then we'll just do the last overview and then done. Alrighty, so that was the Arkham Asylum. I have to say, this is probably my third favorite modular out of all the modulars I have. Daily Bugle's number one, Avengers Towers number two, and then Arkham, even though it's, I would say, like the smallest one out of the bunch, it's my favorite. It is my favorite building with how unique it is because of it being an inverted corner modular. Like we have a corner marble one, but then the rest are just like, straight ones. And then we have the inverted Arkham. Like I was thinking it over, like it should have just been like a base plate and a half, like the X Mansion, and it just should have been a straight building. and then a fence in front, kind of, um, with the sign still, and then have a little bit of road up in front to, have a little bit of walkway to cross. But, this, I like this too. This kind of works. And then the vehicle built's pretty cool. They didn't have to add that, but that's pretty cool. I like more vehicles coming in modulars, especially these ones, because I have Taxi from Bugle. I have the Quinjet from Sanctum, which I did display up there, and then, other little ones. But having like a transport truck for an asylum, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this was the Arkham Asylum review from 2025. Holy crap. I am really happy with this set. I'm glad I picked it up before it went away, because apparently it's going away soon. So I am glad I was able to pick it up. But yeah, that's basically it for this review. I'm trying to get back to these. I can't promise how frequent they could be, just whenever I'm able to get a new set. But yeah, hope you guys cheers feel. I'll see you guys in the next one, and bye.